So according to Stephanie McMahon, WWE 2K22 is a commercial and critical success. We also learned that there is a new WWE game that's going to be in the works. We're talking about all of this and a little bit more in the news today. Let's go. Hey everybody, welcome back to Assemble. I'm Matt. Great to have you on the show. It's the weekend. We're gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna try to play 2K22. It's gonna crash. It's just gonna crash, isn't it? Like, where's the patch? 2K Games keeps tweeting at us, asking us what we're gonna play. It's getting hard, isn't it? But anyways, let's break down some of the news. This is coming over from Wrestling Inc. WWE Chief Brand Officer Stephanie McMahon touted during today's Q1 2022 earnings call how the company is extremely pleased with the relaunch of WWE 2K franchise, noting that they listen to fans and customers and earn their trust back. Well, okay. All right then. Might be debatable. You let me know in the comments. The article continues, she called the WWE 2K22 release a commercial and critical success. Commercial success? Quite possibly. We'll get into that. Critical? What are we comparing to? 2K20? All right then. Stephanie McMahon says the following during the earnings call, quote, "Innovation and interactivity are critical of the success of any media property. We were extremely pleased with the relaunch of our premium video game console franchise, WWE 2K. After taking a little more than a year off to improve the game engine, we worked hand in glove with our partners at Take-Two Interactive, listened to our customers and fans, and earned back their trust by delivering a game that exceeded their expectations. WWE 2K22 was a commercial and critical success with the highest Metacritic scores on both Xbox and PlayStation platforms in franchise history, with over 5.6 million hours viewed on Twitch to date." So, it's interesting here because if we break down Metacritic, and Metacritic is, they're gonna give there's the Metacritic score, then there's the user scores. And even on PlayStation 5 versus Xbox Metacritic scores, they're different. Metacritic gives the PlayStation 5 version of 2K22 77, with the user score being 7.5. The Xbox Series X Metacritic score is 78, and the user score is 6.5. And PlayStation 4 and Xbox One are sitting at like 76. To put in perspective, WWE 2K20 got a Metacritic score of 40, with a user score of 1.3. 2K19 got a Metacritic score of 77, and that's on the Xbox One side. So 2K22 got a 78 on Xbox, got a 77 on 2K19. So we're playing with the numbers there. We're splitting hairs here, Stephanie McMahon. Now looking at sales overall for WWE on the media side, the revenue there, they have lumped in 2K22 with their revenue for merchandise sales as well, but it gives us a little bit of an indicator of how well the game has performed. WWE's revenue increased 53%, or 11.2 million to 32.2 million, primarily due to sales of the company's licensed video games, including our franchise game WWE 2K22, as well as higher revenue merchandise sales driven by the return to ticketed live events, and these items were partially offset by a decrease in e-commerce merchandise sales due in part to a difficult comparison to elevate COVID-related sales in the prior year period. So their sales are overall up because now they're touring and the show's on the road and they're actually able to sell. And again, they have lumped in the 2K22 sales in there. If we take a look over at gamesindustry.biz, they give us a little bit of an indicator of how the game itself has been performing. This is as of March 18th, 2022. Digital launch sales are at 390% higher for this entry of the 2K franchise than 2019's WWE 2K20. And WWE 2K21 was never released, obviously, and as a result, the game's overall sales, physical and digital, are more than double what the previous game achieved. So this is great. Like, this is great news. They have seemingly doubled their sales from 2K20. Shouldn't be hard to do because the game, she broken. Now we can also say that the 2K22 is also broken, Matt. And that I say yes, it is. Have you tried Universe Mode lately? Oh, good golly, it's just a nightmare, isn't it, of blue screens and glitchy. 72% of WWE's 2K22 sales are digital, whereas under 30% of the 2K20 sales were digital. And for the UK GSD Digital Top 10, for the week of March 12th, this is again back in March, but Elden Ring obviously was like number 1, and WWE 2K22 was second place, and just behind it was Gran Turismo 7 and then FIFA. With the sales numbers being good, with it doubling or tripling the sales of that of 2K20, which again, it's not hard to do. Come on, let's be real. It is a commercial success in that regard. But is it a critical success? I need to know what you think, because I don't think it is right now. Better than 2K20 in my opinion? Yes. A little bit more to offer, but it's got some hiccups and we need a ton of patches to get things correct. But there's a lot to enjoy. We're still enjoying this game. Matt's still having a great time, and I hope you are too. We're trying to make the best of it. And since the launch of the game, and again, we've been just over a month now, we have had significant patch updates. We have seen them do quite a lot with that. We've also seen them break stuff with the patch updates. We're just kind of all sitting and waiting for more fixes, larger substantial fixes to things like universe mode, community creations, double titles. Hey, if you're the one commenting to me and saying, hey Matt, we need double title entrances, I'm listening. I hear you. I gave you the little heart and the like button in the comments. And when we are talking about overall sales numbers and the revenue that they have been receiving for things like the video game and the merchandise, we also got to consider WWE Supercard is in there as well for mobile, and the WWE Championship mobile game too. Now, Stephanie McMahon did reveal interesting news that WWE has signed a deal for a new RPG game, that's role-playing game for dummies like me, and it will be announced soon. McMahon says, quote, "We continue to see strength in the performance of our mobile games, with 2K and Scopely's Supercard and Champions, and recently signed a new deal in the role-playing game space that will be announced soon," she said. So she highlighted the mobile game space here, with Supercard being a success that it is. Do you think that an RPG game, a WWE RPG game, is going to be another mobile game? I think it will be. I think they see the success that their mobile games bring and the revenue it brings in. I think it's just one more thing to add into their catalog. I don't see them personally, I could be totally wrong, I don't see them bringing in another console game that's going to be an RPG. I think that's too big of an investment. I don't think they want to kind of muddy the waters at all and compete with themselves in the console space by having their 2K franchise for consoles and then bringing in an RPG game. I don't think they want to do that, and I don't think that there's enough there to warrant full console experience for that. But I could be totally wrong. McMahon discussed how and why gaming is a priority for the company, and she said the following, quote, "Gaming is a priority for the WWE to reach our next gen audience, with over 80% of WWE's audience self-identifying as gamers, and nearly 60% of the gaming audience in general being 34 years or younger," she added. So it doesn't look like it's going anywhere. Looks like 2K is likely to stick with WWE in terms of the licensing and moving forward to maybe 2K23 or 24 or whatever they're going to do down the road. But we're getting an RPG game. 2K22 is healthy in terms of sales, and the fans are still upset because we need more patches. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button for Matt here. It helps the YouTube algorithm, helps us get up there in the numbers. But I appreciate all your support, and check out more WWE 2K22 coverage right here on the channel. See you on the next episode.